I was talking to another person on this podcast earlier who said they're beginning to discover quantum effects in the human body at human body temperatures.
Yeah.
So, which is in itself it's a mind-boggling thing. And then increasingly there are now these sort of non-standard disciplines. We hear medical physics. Right, the word physics has now become associated with the world of medicine in some way. Again, optics and imaging is central to that whole world of medical physics. So help us understand some exciting questions in the field of medicine married to physics.
Okay, so if you say that, of course, the moment cells were seen under a microscope, maybe that was the beginning of medical physics, if you ask me. That time it was optics. But now it has become like, since I said, I don't think you can quantify this as this thing has helped medicine or medical physics, therapies. There are all the things from looking at abnormal cells under a microscope or normal cells under a microscope to making several discoveries about what's in your blood, doing fluorescence analysis, right? Or using optical techniques, whatever techniques you can think of, to where it is coming. Imaging has been pushed to a great level, but now there are several tools that you can use to actually attack in my area, what I work on, high energy density science. One of the things that comes is that the lasers drive particles, which are very high energy, and these particles come as bunches. And these bunches can actually kill cancer cells locally. And I think that's a very beautiful way of, using this. Nobody thought of this, like in the sense that, people said, okay, highly charged particle beams can penetrate and kill tissue, which is dirty, which is dangerous to the human body. But now the fact that it's always been, not on an accelerator, but driven by a laser system, which is on a much smaller scale. So I think medical physics used to be, if you ask a radiologist, he will say, oh, because I'm using X-ray, right, to diagnose or to kill something or to kill malignant cells or to do something else, to do tomography, right? Or if you ask even NMR is actually physics, right? It's chemistry also, but physics nevertheless, right? Spins. So I think it's very difficult. It's like, you can't, it's like such a universal thing now that you can't say this is this and that is that. I mean, it's there cloaked in different forms. It appears different to you. So it's different manifestations, but the underlying is all the basic concepts of physics.